South Korea is an intriguing and enticing destination that every tourist and traveler should visit at least once. South Korea has an incredible variety of undiscovered natural attractions and urban pleasures, so it'll be difficult to narrow down your list of potential vacation destinations. There are beautiful islands and spectacular natural landscapes, as well as traditional folk settlements. Here's a list of our recommendation South Korea destination. Number 1. Seoul, the dazzling capital city. It is highly recommended that you put Seoul, the capital and largest city of South Korea, at the very top of your list of places to visit. This beautiful city is a great combination of contemporary and old, providing something for everyone. Whether you're searching for a vibrant party scene, a rich cultural experience, or beautiful architecture, Seoul offers it all. One of the most notable characteristics of the city is the modern architecture that can be seen everywhere. The dazzling skyscrapers and structures that have a sleek appearance are a great monument to the modernity of the city. And it's still simply amazing to view them. The city's parks and promenades are similarly spectacular, and they provide a much-needed haven of peace and quiet in the midst of the frenetic activity that characterizes city life. In addition to its contemporary architecture, Seoul is also a city that is deep in history and culture. Both the National Museum and the War Memorial provide a fascinating look into the past and are excellent places to visit if you are interested in finding out more about the country's illustrious history. Seoul is the place to go if you want to find a city that is very adept at having fun and entertaining its residents and visitors. The city is well known for its lively nightlife, and there is always something going on in it, whether it's a concert, a street festival, or just a night out on the town. For those who love to shop, Seoul is a veritable heaven. From the upscale boutiques of Gyeongju to the lively street markets, the city is a shopper's paradise. Number 2. The Cheongdeokgung Palace. Anyone who is interested in the extensive cultural history of Korea should definitely pay a visit to the Cheongdeokgung Palace, which is often considered to be a real masterpiece of Korean architecture. It is one of the 5 magnificent places that were constructed during the Joseon dynasty in the 15th century, which means that it is rich in history and has been a significant part of the lives of the Korean people for many centuries. The palace is not simply a single structure, rather it is a complex of buildings, each of which serves the distinct function inside the palace. Each building, from the quarters reserved for the royal family to the dining halls, conference rooms, and libraries, was conceived with a particular purpose in mind throughout the planning process. The meticulous attention to detail and the exquisite design of each building is a monument to the workmanship of the era, and it is certain to leave you in awe of both aspects of the structure. A stroll in the 78-acre Huan, also known as the Royal Garden, is sure to be one of the pleasures of a trip to Cheongdeokgung Palace. This pleasant and calming area can be found towards the back of the palace, and it is comprised of meandering roads, lush green fields, magnificent pagodas, babbling streams, and soothing lakes. It's the ideal location to get away from the hustle and mayhem of the city and to just soak in the stunning natural scenery that is all around you. Number 3. Busan. Have you heard that there are beaches in Korea that you may visit? The city of Busan is the second biggest in the nation, and its coast has a number of stunning beaches as well as luxurious resorts. In addition to that, there is a significant amount of history and culture here. Make it a point to stop at the Baeomyeosa Temple as well as the hillside community of Gamashon. Gamashon is a community built in the manner of Europe that sits on the cliffs above the ocean. It is like Santorini but in Korea. People who like fish should make it a point to go to Jagalchi Market, which is the biggest commercial seafood market in the nation. There is a section of the market that is available to the general public, and there are a lot of little eateries that will cook up your purchase so that you may eat it right there. The high-speed KTX bullet train in South Korea makes the trip from Seoul to Busan in only a little over 2 hours. This makes traveling to Busan a breeze. Number 4. Sinhyungsa Temple. Seoraksan Mountain. The hidden Sinhyungsa Temple is a great treasure that may be found in the beautiful Seoraksan Mountain. After arriving, it's not difficult to see why such a fantastic location is so successful in luring visitors from a wide range of locations. The temple is stuffed to the brim with spectacular and awe-inspiring features that are certain to put you in a state of utter astonishment. The enormous bronze Buddha statue that dominates the stage of the temple is without a doubt one of the most eye-catching elements of the building. It's a very magnificent work of art that exemplifies the expertise and ability of the artists who are responsible for its creation. The rich cultural history of the region is reflected in the area's architecture, which is breathtaking and serves as a backdrop for the monument. The already breathtaking scenery is made even more breathtaking by the fact that the temple is embedded into the Seoul mountain itself. It's a nature lover's dream come true, since the mountain is home to a variety of plants and animals, which creates a breathtaking background for a temple. Because of the natural surroundings, which are really what set this temple apart from others, it's an excellent location for anyone who are trying to get away from the hustle and bustle of city life. So, if you're seeking for a location that is genuinely remarkable and brimming with awe-inspiring experiences, this Gyeongju temple is an absolute need to check out. It's a genuinely one-of-a-kind and memorable experience thanks to the huge Buddha statue atop Seoul mountain, as well as the spectacular architecture that surrounds the mountain. Number 5. Gyeongju. Gyeongju is a fascinating city located just an hour and a half away from Seoul by train. This city is steeped in history, having once served the spiritual capital as Gyeongju dynasty, and is home to a number of important shrines and temples that offer a glimpse into the religious practices of ancient Korea. In addition, Gyeongju is famous for its Hanok town, a neighborhood filled with traditional Korean homes known as Hanoks. Visitors to Gyeongju are able to experience the unique culture and way of life of the Korean people from centuries past, as the Hanok town has been carefully preserved and maintained to retain its historic charm. The Hanoks in the town range from private residences to museums to restaurants and places to stay, giving visitors a true taste of traditional Korean living. Despite some modernizations, Hanok Town remains a popular destination for both locals and tourists alike, offering a unique and fascinating look into Korea's rich cultural heritage. Thank you so much for watching. South Korea is the place to go if you want to have a travel experience that is one of a kind and one that you will never forget. This thriving nation is something for everyone, thanks to its long and illustrious history, its breathtaking natural beauty, and its many contemporary conveniences. Why hold off then? Gather your belongings since you're going to South Korea today. See you at the next video.